The Denver Home Inspection Checklist. Foundation issues, sewer lines, and radon mitigation. Hello, it's Sean Closset here, your local real estate expert here in beautiful Denver, Colorado. Denver is full of charming historic homes. They all have character, huge part of the market appeal out here. But when you're buying an older property, you have to look beyond the beautiful hardwood floors and Victorian details. You need to focus on what's hidden beneath the surface. The home inspection is your non negotiable due diligence. It's how you identify the major structural or environmental issues common to Denver's older housing stock. The home inspection is incredibly important. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the three most critical high dollar concerns that every buyer of an older Denver home must investigate: foundation issues, sewer lines, and radon mitigation. Understanding these can turn a potential disaster into a manageable negotiation. Let's get started. Number one, the foundation challenge: understanding expansive soil. In Denver, the most foundation problems boil down to one local culprit: it's expansive clay soil, otherwise known as bentonite. This clay acts like a sponge, swelling dramatically when it's wet from snow melts or rain, and then shrinking during our long dry periods during late summer, actually through summer into fall. The consistent expansion and contraction puts immense pressure on the foundation of your home, leading to a differential settlement. But basically, what's happening is expanding and contracting, and your house, starts to move, and then we have some major problems. During your inspection, you must focus on the following critical signs: stair step cracks. Look for vertical and diagonal cracks in the basement walls that follow the mortar lines of the brick and the concrete blocks. These are classic indicators of uneven settlement. Horizontal cracks. If you see a crack running horizontally across the wall, especially in the middle third, it often signals hydrostatic pressure, water pressure from outside pushing the wall inward. This is a very serious structural red flag. Secondary signs: check for sticky doors and windows, particularly on the main floor. When a foundation shifts, it pulls from the frames and basically knocks everything out of square, making latches difficult to operate. Also, look for sloping floors or a chimney pulling away from the main structure of the house. A home inspection will confirm the visual signs, but if a problem is suspected, you must negotiate for a structural engineering review before you close. Number two, the hidden cost of sewer line laterals. For any home built before 1970, your checklist is incomplete without a dedicated sewer scope inspection. This is a critical add-on that your standard home inspection does not include. Why is this important, you ask? Pipe materials. Many older Denver homes rely on aging materials like clay and cast iron, or just the older Orangeburg pipes. Clay is brittle and porous. Cast iron corrodes, and the Orangeburg is simply a paper fiber that it definitely deteriorates over time. Easy for me to say. The root problem: these older non-sealed pipes are a magnet for tree roots, which seek moisture and exploit tiny cracks. Root intrusion is the number one cause of sewer line failures and backups in established neighborhoods. The risk: a collapsed or severely blocked sewer line can lead to catastrophic sewage backups into your basement. Full trench replacement of the line from the house to the city tap can cost tens of thousands of dollars and is solely up to the homeowner's responsibility. A clear sewer scope video gives you peace of mind. A bad one gives you leverage to negotiate to have the full repair done before you close on the house. Number three, the environmental risk of radon gas. Radon is throughout this state, and it doesn't discriminate. I mean, my last house, we had high levels. My neighbor had their house checked, didn't have hardly any radon. So again, you just don't know. So you got to get it checked. Radon is a colorless, odorless, radioactive gas that is naturally curing, but due to Colorado's geology and granite-rich soils, it's a major environmental concern across the Front Range. Radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer. The test: radon enters the home through cracks in the foundation, sump pumps, and utility openings. Testing is relatively cheap and easy. Depending on the size of the house, it's anywhere from like about $150 to $225 to have a radon test. What the EPA is looking at as far as your levels, your action levels. The EPA, they recommend taking action to mitigate the radon problem, if there is one, if you're looking at 4.0 parts per liter. Given the prevalence of radon in our area, many different homes, even new ones, will test way above this. Okay, the solution. The good news is that radon mitigation is highly effective and relatively affordable. Basically, a professional system, like I said before, can cost you, like I said, anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500, and basically seals out the radon from entering your house from down below in your basement. Final thoughts: when you fall in love with an older, different home, the inspection checklist should be focused on very intently. The big three: foundation, sewer, and radon. That's what I tell my clients all the time. The big three are what we're looking at. Cosmetic issues, not so much. But the big three, very important. These items represent the most significant potential financial exposure for any buyer. By insisting on these inspections, you move from an unknown risk to a known cost. The knowledge is power here, allowing you to successfully negotiate the terms of your purchase and protect your investment. If you're ready to navigate the Denver market and need a trusted partner to guide you through these critical inspection steps, I'd love to help you. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and reach out to me anytime. My name is Sean Closset, and I'll see you on the next video.